Okay. This guy's a marvelous mustache. Holy crap, look at the size of it. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to decompress my back. Hold on. Oh. Ooh. In fact, you know, one thing you can do if you have back pain, you can decompress your back, and there's various ways to do it. The quickest way to do it is just doing this, taking your hands and pushing yourself up like this, and just supporting all of your weight on your arms instead of your back. And I can already feel my back decompressing. Gravity's pulling my back downward, and it decompresses all the discs in the back. And you do this for like 10, 20 seconds. Already, like, oh God, you can feel the relief. And then you just very slowly put yourself back down, like this. Ah! Okay, felt a little better. All right. Guys, if you're here and you are chilling and enjoying, please support the stream in some way. Best way and easiest way is just to like the stream if you're watching on YouTube. It's free, it gives engagement, it brings more people to the stream, so please do that if you haven't yet. Outside of that, please consider supporting the stream in some way. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, you can do a super chat. You can you can become a member. You can give some memberships to the community. All that would help tremendously. If you're on Kick, you could send some kicks, or you could become a sub or gift a sub. Or if you're watching, no matter where you are, you can actually send a tip via PayPal. If you're watching on demand, you could leave a super thanks on the video, or you could like the video and leave comments for engagement, all right? I'll be honest, we are 40 minutes into today's stream. It's not doing so well. It sucks because we were doing well when I was playing this before Resident Evil. Then I went on the break to play Resident Evil basically for a week. We come back, we have way less attendance and almost no support for the game. This blows because I really like the game and I want to keep playing it. I don't know how I'm going to play a lengthy JRPG if no one's here to support it. So that sucks. I mean, I hope that things turn around on the stream. We still do have about 3 hours left, but right now it ain't looking so good. So please support Dragon Quest if you like old school turn-based RPGs, chill vibes and fun. I would love to keep playing this game. Really. Chill Pickle says every game you play has chill vibes. This is nothing special. So Street Fighter is chill? Really? You think Street Fighter is a chill? You think when I play RimWorld and constantly there's a million things going on, a million moving parts, a million things I need to learn on the fly, that's chill? Really? You think Hollow Knight, with incredibly challenging boss fights and platforming, that's chill? Now, the point is, this is uniquely chill. We can talk, we can hang out. You notice no one's really doing that. Like, that's the problem. Everyone knows this is supposed to be a chill stream. We have only a small handful of people who are treating it as such. So, there's not much I can do about that. Okay? I need people to come by and hang out, and people were doing that before Resident Evil. But I can't make people come back because we were playing a prominent game everyone wanted to see me play. And that sucks. It might have killed this playthrough. I hope not. I hope things turn around today because I love this game, but I can't make people like a game. No matter how hard I try. Okay? Ah! I didn't think they were... Oh. Your Rose Diamond, you don't have to pay attention to these people. She says, I get the art style is turning people off. If you're not used to it, it can make it hard to make the mature parts of the story seriously. The game is as faithful as the art style has ever looked in game. The people who are complaining about the art style want me to play Pacopia. I want you to think about that for a second. It's not legit. It's just people complaining for the sake of complaining because they want to be whiny bitches on the internet and they don't have any bearing on anything. So just don't pay attention to them. If you didn't notice, I don't. Okay. Am I going to react to the Super Mario Galaxy movie direct? That's up to you. So guys, I don't know what to say. I'm going to be real with all of you. I like the game. I liked the game when I was playing it before, and it was an underperforming game, but today we've got like 20-something bucks of support, and I've been streaming since 11 a.m. Okay? It's not doing well. All right? At all. In any way. And I still got another 2 hours, 15 minutes on the stream, but yeah, this is not really working too well. It sucked because the last couple of streams of the game actually did really well. People were coming by and saying, hey, I like this game, please keep playing it, and they were supporting it. I don't know where those people are today. Okay, people were asking for this game in the last week. They were like, when are you bringing back Dragon Quest? And I said, next week, we're bringing it back. This sucks. This fucking sucks. I put a lot of effort already into it, over 20 hours. It sucks because I don't want to even consider dropping it, but how can I stream a game if I stream all day and there's 20 bucks of support? I can't. Okay, just being real. I can't. It's terrible. So if you like this game, I need you to support it today, please, okay? Let's go. Let's get some support right now. Let's get a sub. Let's get some kicks. Let's get a super chat, a tip, a membership. Can we get some support at all for Dragon Quest? Even if it's not a lot, a little helps. If a couple people give a little bit, it adds up. You understand? So let's go.
Right now on KO Gaming, I have over 5,000 subscribers. If half of those subscribers gave $1 a month, right? Which is nothing. What, a pack of gum? That would be a tremendous help to me. $1 helps. I'm not kidding you. It really does.
No, like, I don't know what to say because, like I said, originally this playthrough was doing okay. All right, it wasn't doing great, but it wasn't doing terrible. It was doing okay. So I said, hey, I'll keep it in the rotation, right? Then that last couple of sessions, it actually did really good. Like, we were actually doing really good for support. Today, I mean, viewership is down. When we were playing it last, we had over 200 viewers. Now we barely have 170. Like, it's 175 right now, but we just had 150. It's going like this.
Maybe a little bit, and now it went.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. You know, I don't know what happened. Because I didn't play it for a week and a half because everyone wanted Resident Evil, which I think was the right decision to make, to play Resident Evil and beat it in the week. Now it seems like this playthrough's dead. What do you think, Jasper Kitty? I don't know. It sucks. I like it. Like I said, I like chilling and relaxing playing this game, but I need people to show up for it, and the people who want to chill aren't here. We got a Kick audience. The entire audience on Kick just sits here bitches the entire time about how they want other things like Pacopia, which, by the way, Pacopia is going to be a slow-paced, cutesy-looking game just like this, so they're just full of shit. They just say shit because they always want to be contrarian. If I were playing Pacopia right now, they would complain that Pacopia sucks and it's boring. So I don't listen to them because I'm not stupid. But the YouTube audience was the audience that was coming by and engaging and supporting this game. Right? So I don't know. Well, if people don't like me, then they probably shouldn't be on the fucking stream, which you're not anymore. Idiot. No, Rose Diamonds, I get it. Again, this is not me saying, oh, I'm so upset. You notice, I'm not upset. It's just, it's weird because this playthrough's been all over the place. Has it not? Concretely, you can see that. There's been times when it's been just doing okay, times when it's been doing great. Now it's like, I don't know what to do. Right? So let's continue. We'll play for about another hour. Then I believe I'm going to take my break because I think my wife will be coming home. And let's just see how the stream does. Obviously, I hope that the stream's going to improve and do better than now. I mean, if we're at end today at $26 to support, yeah, that's going to be terrible. And I might not even play the game again, quite frankly. Not that I want to make that decision, but I got to do things people want. If we end the stream today at $26 to support, it means people don't want it anymore, you know? Which I don't understand because we had 2 amazing streams of this before. It's a game like this, sadly, I think can be killed by delay. And both this and Hollow Knight were delayed. Hollow Knight has been welcomed back, you know, wholeheartedly. People are very excited to see me finish the game. All right, are we ready? Let's resume. Let's resume. Let's see what happens. Hopefully things will go better. And if not, I guess we'll have to talk and figure it out. All right? Okay. Let's continue. Oh, let's see here. I received a $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. This is your best playthrough so far this year. It's a shame a lot of viewers don't appreciate this. Here's what it is. And I've said this over the years, okay? I feel like the era of the classic turn-based RPGs was the 90s and 2000s, right? That's when these games were prominent. What's happened is in the last 15 plus years, all game devs decided, well, the new audience has ADD. They need action. They need button mashing. They need, you know, action combat at all times. I mean, let's be honest, even some of the biggest turn-based RPG franchises like Final Fantasy have literally become action-based button mashers. And that's sad, right? It really is. So because of that, now we have all an entire generation where it's like, well, there's no action. I don't understand. Well, that's not the point. The point of a game like this is a slow burn, right? Turn-based combat, relaxing, interacting, chilling, having a good time while you're playing the game. And I do believe that there are people who like that, but they're not my audience because, let's be honest, these games haven't been prominent in a while. So when I play one of them, it's few and far between, and then I do, and like, oh, I can't take it. I mean, the same thing happened last year with the game of the year, Clair Obscure Expedition 33. It was the game of the freaking year, and I couldn't get people excited or engaged for it when I was streaming it, you know? So it's rare. I think what happens is sometimes I get lucky, and we get that right audience for it. But now we give the game a break, and now it's not doing well today. Like, what can you do about that, right? Not much. Again, it's not that in general all my content is doing poorly. That's not true at all. Everything's doing good except this. So what can I do, right? Dab Hands has nailed it too. He says, it was wild to me watching it back. Even Resident Evil dropped off in support towards the end. You're right, it was the last 2 streams. People don't have an attention span for even good things these days. It's tough. Yeah, like people were yelling at me saying, you should have beaten Resident Evil in 2 days. I'm like, so you wanted me to rush through it, not take my time, not balance with other games, just throw everything else away to play Resident Evil for 2 days. And everyone's like, well, yeah, that's what every streamer does. Just throw everything else away. Fuck it. Nothing matters because Resident Evil's out. Maybe we won't even go back to anything. Because that's the other problem is, again, look what happens when you put something on the back burner for a bit. And in this case, it was only about a week, right? That we didn't play. A week and a half we didn't play this. Can you imagine if it was longer than that? What if 3 new games had come out? So we play all those nonstop, and then we try to go back to this. Who's going to show up for it, right?
Basically, here's a whiny baby.
There you go. Rose Diamond says, the Octopath series, Persona, Expedition 33, they've all done a great job of reviving turn-based RPGs in the last decade, but it's still pretty niche to a broad gaming audience as a whole. Yeah, I would argue the games do well selling and playing, but not for like an audience, right? Like, I'm just doing my best, and I'm playing this just like I do all the other games, and it's funny. Hollow Knight, doing great. RimWorld, doing great. Street Fighter, doing great. So it's not that people don't like the content, it's that they don't like the game, I guess. You know, I don't know what else to say. Broughton, you're right. I'm a variety guy. He says, a lot of people marathon the new games to play them. Right. He says, so you can see it faster other places. So number one, you're seeing someone who's literally just sitting there nonstop playing the game, which means they're not going to play it well. They're going to get burnt out, right? The quality of the playthrough probably isn't that great, but that's okay because they're popular, right? And that's the point I've been trying to make to people, is that when you compare me to others, you're comparing me to people who are 10 times my size, right? I'm never going to be someone who gets views just because I'm popular. I have to do something different. I have to try to make quality content. That's how I've survived 18 years. So how do I make quality content? By pacing myself, by doing variety so I have more than one audience, by all the things that I do that make it work. But sadly, I just can't make every single game work. I just can't. I try to make certain games appeal. I try to play them well, pace myself. I can't just rush through every game. Can you imagine if I tried to play this and rush through it? It would still have been a week and a half, and I would have lost the entire audience. Everyone's saying, you played Dragon Quest for a week and a half? What are you, insane? You know? You can't. The reason I have longevity is because I do things differently, because I'm not a virally popular guy, so I have to do things differently. It just sucks that I can't convince people to like certain games. I've tried, you know? I don't know what else to say.
So I see people on Twitter, Will, signing off from my 18-hour stream of Black Ops 4 to get some sleep, but I'll be back in 3 hours for more. It's like, Jesus Christ, some people are just so serious about this shit. I'm not. You guys know that. I play it for fun. I'm a variety streamer. I don't rely on one genre or one style or one IP in order to make all, you know, make my popularity grow or anything. I'm just here to have fun with any game I play.
Bobby Bo, who cares? Why would you even come to my chat and ask me that? He goes, did you hear LTG got caught saying he wants to hit a kid in a chat room game? What?
What?
What are you talking about? I'm taking a look. Hold on. Let's see. What's the name of this stream? It's called DSP Gaming. We are playing Dragon Quest VII. What does that have to do with LTG? Oh my God. Anyway. Titan Knight Slab says, how's kick support been lately? Not good. Kick support's been slow because some of the regulars who used to come by and support all the time haven't been around for whatever reason. Or, like, for example, The two biggest regulars, I'd say, would be Lance Catamaran and Stepdad, right? But there were others. There used to be others, and they just haven't been around. Now the question, begs itself, were they sock accounts of somebody else? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. You never know with this stuff, right? Maybe it was. But in general, it hasn't been great on Kick, at all. It's been kind of slow, but at the same time, it's not terrible either. It's not like the worst, no point in streaming there. It's been all right. So, that in general, definitely it's this game right now that's killing it. Like there's been support for the other games I'm playing, definitely not for this, okay? The Block, thank you for a $5 super chat, man. Finally, some support. I appreciate it. Hopefully more people will come by for Dragon Quest, seriously. I hope so, man. We'll see, we still got 2 hours. Who do I think could beat GoldenEye faster, me or a Petri dish of brain cells? I guess it would depend on who knows the controls. If the Petri dish knows the controls, it probably would beat me soon. Or it would probably beat the game faster than me. Excuse me, I said it backwards. Yeah, because that's why I didn't know how to play it. I didn't understand the controls at all. I jumped right in. The controls were insanely not intuitive. It was the thumbstick moves you forward, back, left, right in every direction, which no game does in the modern era. The firing was left trigger. Figure that out. Every game right trigger is fire, but it was left trigger. So the controls are just bizarre. If I had played GoldenEye in the 90s and that was the control scheme on the N64, then maybe I would have understood it. But I didn't know what the hell was going on. Pretty simple. It wasn't meant to be a serious, attempt to play the game. It was just messing around with classics during a marathon when I was drinking and being silly. But you notice no one will mention that when they highlight my clip and say, oh, he sucks at GoldenEye. Yeah, I do. Who cares? Certainly not me, or I would have actually researched the controls and tried, right? But I don't give a fuck. It was a silly marathon. That was the whole point. It was entertaining to see me die to the first guy. Everyone enjoyed it. Hence, everyone who thinks that they have a point has none. Which is why I don't care what these idiots say on the fucking internet. Let the Petri dish be better than me at GoldenEye. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I don't give a fuck.
All right. Good place to split the part. When we come back, we'll continue on with this dungeon. And with Dragon Quest VII. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so I am going to mute the audio, and I'm going to go ahead and play you guys some highlight clips and go on a break. When I come back, there'll be another hour of Dragon Quest VII here on the stream, everyone. So listen, thank you to both Jack of Flames, The Block, Stepdad, and Princess Luna. All of you just supported the stream in the last hour, and I really appreciate it. We got an hour left, and we can get some more support. The playthrough will be doing all right again. You understand? We were at $20 for like 2.5, 3 hours. Now we're at least at 50. Can we get, some more support, please, for Dragon Quest today? All right, let's go. If you like turn-based playthroughs, chill vibes, please support the stream. When I come back, I like to do some shout-outs and then continue with the dungeon for an hour, okay? But in the meantime, enjoy some highlight clips, and I will see you guys in a few minutes, okay?
All right.
All right, I'll be back. Okay, so we will have one more hour of Dragon Quest. We'll do this dungeon, right? That'll be cool. And hopefully we'll unlock some new levels of our new jobs and stuff for the next hour. Please, if you are here right now live, number one, please give the stream a like if you're on YouTube. That helps a lot. Number two, please consider supporting the playthrough. Right now, we're at $50 of support for the entire stream.
NSX for the $10 tip. I really do appreciate it. Things have been really fucking slow today. The earlier stream, and now tonight, I don't know why. Today was just a real slow day. So I do appreciate that very much. Thank you very much, M5 NSX. That's a good tip to help me out here tonight. Thank you.
Yes, obviously, I would like to do better than that by the end of the stream. So if you like chill vibes, turn-based RPGs, please support the stream. Hey, if you just like my content and me as a person, please support the stream. I get it. This isn't for everyone, but this actually was doing very well before the break. Then went on break for a week and a half to play Resident Evil. It sucks that now it seems like it's fallen off, but I want to keep it in the rotation, so please support the stream if you can. All right, let's go. To some shout outs for some nice positive support. Now, in the meantime, let's continue with the dungeon. Here we go. Yeah, well, Zelocity goes, The momentum's broken. The game was on hold too long. Yeah, except if I didn't play Resident Evil the way I did, everyone would have complained that Resident Evil took too long. And that's why the playthrough didn't do well, Phil, because we don't want to show up because everyone else already beat it. So there's no way to win. Like, literally, there's no way to win and do it the proper way because there's no proper way to do it. You get it? When you're a variety creator like me, you basically just got to, you know, try to juggle as best you can, and you can't always do it perfectly. You know what I mean? Like, there is no ideal way. Well, thank you. Rose Diamond says, I think that playing Resident Evil 9 like you did was the right call. Just sucks that, you know, not other games are you know, floundering because of it. You're right. Sucks. Let's see. All right. So, everyone, thank you for a great Dragon Quest stream. Despite the fact that, sadly, the support did slow down this time. All right. I still like the game. And we're going to do another stream of it later in the week. Now, I'm hoping, I mean, being transparent here for those watching on demand too, yeah, I'm hoping that things pick up. Things were actually getting really good for this game. And now all of a sudden, you know, we're back down to half of what it was before. That sucks. So, hopefully things will pick up next time. If you're watching, you can make it next time. Please do and support the stream. Thanks for watching Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. See you next time. And so, thank you everyone for chilling. Thanks to those who did support. I appreciate you. I do hope that we can do better next time. Seriously, I hope so. But I guess we'll see what happens. So,
Guys, I hope you're having a good time. Again, if you are, please like the stream. Liking the stream helps for engagement. And if anyone could go above and beyond and support in any other way, I would appreciate that. Really slow night for support, which is not a good sign for this kind of variety game. You know, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm probably not going to be playing this long term if people don't support the streams. Just being honest.